has community meant to your story?
I don't think I would be where I am today if it wasn't for the community. Turnstone stepping up and helping me, and then going to people, and then going through Turnstone, not only have they helped me, but then they set up other people to help me, like with sponsorships and stuff like that. But then a community like back home, I'm always out on the roads. I don't think I've ever had like somebody, yell at me, throw anything at me, or and I hear it from other people all the time. So to be able to be in a community where people are so supportive, go to the store, oh, hey, we saw you, good job with that race, or, great job in doing this or whatever. So I feel like I have like a whole like Steuben County, and they've always been behind me. It's been great.
There's so much conversation surrounding various elements of diversity. And disability is a part of that conversation. What do you want community to look like for your kids and the community that they're a part of?
I think a community is like something where everybody has different interests and pursuits, and everybody's different, but they respect the difference. Whatever you choose to do, even though I don't agree with it, or it's not how I live my life, I still respect you as a person, as a human being, and I want that's the kind of community I want my kids to grow up in.
What can people do more of collectively to head our communities in a way that can respect and celebrate everyone's differences?
I've noticed, I've met people along, in everywhere that I've been, and you meet people and they might put you off right away, but then when you actually start talking to the person, when you actually understand their story, and then you see their background, and then you understand more, then you can have compassion for them, and you can, it's just talking to people, it's almost like a shock to them. Oh, you want to talk to me? And then they just start pouring out all kinds of stuff. I was talking to this kid the other day, and I talked to him just briefly a little bit before, and I see him one day and he's walking around working out, and just scour on his face. He's a big dude and a football player and everything. And I just went up to him and said, hey, why don't you smile? And it was just a flip of the switch, and we had a 15-minute conversation. It's huge. So but people, when they're staring at their phones all the time, you don't get that.
How has your military experience and being a veteran and that part of your identity, how has that played into who Tom is today?
I think it's definitely made me disciplined. It's given me structure in my life that before I joined the military I did not have at all. Trying to do things right, and I might not be so much military, but it's my faith. I try to do things. I want to do things the right way, even if it's hard, even if it's no one else is doing it. I just want to do things the best that I can, and if I don't, it really drives me crazy.
What led you to a military career? I mean, do you think there was a part of you that was just wired like that?
I think it was more of the challenge. So the reason why I joined the military was I went to college, I got a degree, and a business management degree, and I worked in several jobs in business management, but I just never found that job that clicked. And then I had a drinking problem. I had a big drinking problem, and it affected everything that I did. And so I'm facing all this stuff. I'm facing everything, and then I was sitting at home, and I was watching TV, and the Army Best Ranger competition came on, and to see those guys, I don't know if you're familiar with Army Special Forces, and the competition that they have is insane. Now that's what I want to do. The next day I went and seen the recruiter and started signing up. God has given us so many talents and abilities, and maybe mine's not the same as yours, but he's made all of us just awesome. We just have to, I think we just settle for less. We settle for okay, or just kind of mediocrity kind of thing. And I don't want to do that. I want to be the best I can be.
Do you have a vision of who or what the best version of Tom Davis is?
I guess it's somebody that just gets up and I just do my best every day. And it's a hard thing to learn as an athlete, but the best I can be does not compare to the guy next to me. And when I on a starting line, it's the best that I can be. and maybe the best I can be is fifth. Maybe the best I can be is first. If I go out and compete and give everything I can and take fifth, then I'm happy. And that's exactly what happened in Tokyo. But in Rio, I went out and I did not do the best I could, and I got fifth, and I was miserable for 5 years. Being the best you can be is not a selfish thing, or it's not a selfish thing, because if you're the very best but you don't help other people, then I think you failed. When Team USA they interviewed me when I retired, and they said, what do you want to be remembered as? I want to be remembered as the guy that, he's getting ready to go race and stop and help this guy that was having a problem with their bike or whatever like that. The guy that, was a leader on the team and then put others first, and, did Bible studies with everybody like on our team. And I don't want to, that guy rode his bike fast. It doesn't matter if that's all you're known for. I think if you do it and all you care about is yourself, no matter if you win a medal or not, you fail.